Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a first for this channel. This is a subscriber replay. This is C49000RR_Sniper, better known as Joel Montgomery. That's what he uses as his name on YouTube. That's distracting. I know that wasn't him, but that was the certainly. Anyway, he's in his tier 4 Izyaslav. Oh my god, need to turn some noises down. Right. So, tier 4 Izyaslav. I played 1 or 2 battles in this and that's it. I never really needed it. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I played 1 battle in it, and that 1 battle was enough to get me the Podvoisky, so yeah, there was that. It's a nice little boat, though. Though judging by the 4-kilometer torpedo range, I'm guessing he's got the stock torpedoes. Because I know the upgraded ones do 5-kilometer range. Or get 5 kilometers range. He's also going pretty slowly, so I don't know if it's just because the Izyaslav is slow, or if he's got stock engines as well. Who knows? Yeah, what I would do here is press P to deactivate your anti-air guns. Because it stops that from happening. If planes fly into your anti-aircraft gun range, if they start firing, they're going to give your position away. So really, you want to turn those off. Another thing I would do, like, I don't know if you're playing on a... Oh my god. I don't know if you're playing on a premium account or not, but if you are, then I'd highly suggest getting the premium consumables. They're just better than the stock ones. Jesus Christ. Anyway, some shots out at that Danny. I'm going to switch back to the player view. I'm going to turn the noises down again, because I can barely hear myself. I need to hear myself in order to talk. Nothing really going on here. That Nassau's just taking some massive hits from I'd say the rocket. No, from those torpedo bombers. My bad. Not the Rakataki. Seems to be a rather slow game. Nassau is flooding. He may have already used his damage control. So, try to take him out of the game with these guns. That's alright, that's good. Oh, I set him on fire, so... Didn't get the kill. It was the whole show. Don't know why the Nassau didn't damage control. Now, with a Danae, it's not a bad idea to attempt armor piercing. That's how bad the Danae's armor is. Like, probably at closer range, like 6 kilometers is probably the best. The furthest range you'd want to use Izyaslav armor piercing on it. You know that Danae over there. That would, oh, okay. He's turning in. But yeah, he's starting to show broadside. So, like, if this were me right now, I'd be switching to armor piercing, and I'd be throwing in some armor piercing into his side there. Because honestly, it's like, I can't blame you for not using the armor piercing. Like, it's 4-inch, 102 millimeters. Yeah. You never really expect much from 4-inch guns in their armor piercing. managed to knock his rudder out, though. That's one thing that armor piercing doesn't tend to do. Set on fire. Now, I don't know, that Dano really should be putting that fire out, but that's what I would do. May have already had to use it. Yeah, that angle, I would definitely be using an armor piercing at this point. It's worth a shot. Oh! And didn't even get the kill. The cheek of it. Now, of course, your options are limited here because your hit points are less than 1500. Oh! Oh! Bloody close. Yeah, your options are limited. You could go after the carrier, and that does seem what you're doing. But there is a Wix last seen in that area. Rather close to that area, so yeah, that Wix can kill you. Oh, but the Wix is heading away, so that's actually good. The Hosho is more or less undefended. Only has its own planes and, well, 4 secondary guns that do nothing. Seriously, that's all it has. 4 single 140mm gun mounts. There are 2 carriers though, so we're probably going to find the Langley as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone is just fantastic news. I don't know why it glitches like this. Like, if you do it in game and everything looks fine, but in a replay it breaks. Yeah. It's so badly broken that you can't even pronounce the words. So the Hosho has been caught completely off guard. I wonder if he's going to realise that he's actually getting shot at. Okay, there we go. He's starting to move. Yeah, you should have probably paid a little bit more attention to his funnel smoke there, because that first shot, that first salvo, went nowhere because you thought he was moving forward. Always pay attention to funnel smoke. If there is no funnel smoke, don't fire ahead. Another thing I probably would have done is switch to narrow spread. You want to you want as many torpedoes to hit as possible. Now, I suppose you've saturated the target area, but in the end, only 3 are going to hit there, and you could have got a few more than that if you just switched to narrow spread. And there you are. You also kind of need to preempt with the Izyaslav because its torpedoes rotate its torpedo tubes rotate the other way. So yeah, you probably should have switched them over a bit earlier than that. Oh, and there's the Langley. Once again, I would try armor piercing here, but I suppose a bit of a high explosive to set him on fire is good. Izakazis doesn't stand a chance. Oh, nice! Not bad. Now the Langley hasn't even bothered to move, so you know, with the Langley, what you want to be doing is aim at the rear deck. So don't aim there because he's clearly not moving. What you want to do is, oh god, okay, he's slightly moving now, but you really want to aim your guns for this area, because that's where the citadel is. You also need to take into account that it's a very slow ship, and this entire area doesn't have a hitbox. You see? Shells just fly straight through. So, you know, do your best to aim for basically right under the funnels, those smokestacks. You want to kill it, and aiming at empty space is not gonna do that. Does it appear he's realizing it? So yeah, do try and aim underneath these smokestacks, because that is the engine and that is the citadel of the Langley. In fact, it's so poorly protected, you can reliably citadel it with Izyaslav HE. So, yeah. But Ryan knows what's up. He knows to, like, you're a threat, but he's also not really taken into account that the Wakataki is a little closer and he's more of a threat. Oh. Oh, he just took out the Wakataki, so there's that. But the Wakataki took him down with the flooding, so all that's left is the Campbelltown, and he's got the St. Louis closing in. So if Joel dies here, then the St. Louis is probably gonna kill him. But it is a Campbelltown, and it does have torpedoes. Pretty good torpedoes, so you've got to be wary of it. Now, I don't want to seem like I'm being pushy here. Like, I'm only trying to make you better at this game, because clearly you do appear to be a beginner to me. At least somewhat of a beginner. I hope you. Yeah, I'm hoping you're a beginner, because. Oh, game over. So yeah, you appear to be someone who hasn't been playing the game for very long. Like, I know you're in the Cirque clan, but anyone can join a clan. Like, I've got in my own clan, there's always like 7 or 10 requests from people just wanting to get into a clan. My clan's pretty closed off, so anyway. Onto the results of that match. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually have a results screen. You can do that, you know. You can use a screen recorder. Like, I use Bandicam, so you can take screenshots of the results screens. But if you don't have a screen recorder, you can always use the print screen button, and it saves into the screenshots folder in the World of Warships directory. If you don't know where that is, then the default is the C drive, games, World of Warships, and then it would be screenshot. Literally, that's it. It's called screenshot, not screenshots. So yeah, about 83,000 damage. That's not bad for tier 4. Like 100,000 at tier 4 is like incredible, but 82,000, that's not bad. In fact, I got 87,000 in like that one game in the Izyaslav I played, and that was also a Kraken. You didn't get a Kraken here, you just got high caliber and a double strike, which is I don't know how long you've been playing, so look, it took me quite a long time for me to get my first double strike. It didn't appear that you were using any of the economic flags. It didn't appear that you were using a premium camo. I also don't know if you're using a standard account or a premium account, so I really don't know how much how many credits or how much experience you made from that battle, but I don't think you made a lot from that, which, you know, I've got loads of economic flags, and I do really well most of the time. And I always have some sort of economic camo and flags fitted, so I always make a lot more experience than everyone else does. But yeah, if that had been me playing, that wouldn't have been a bad battle. Like, there were a few areas where you could have shot a lot better, like that Langley, but I don't blame you. Like, if you are the beginner I think you are, then that's fine. You live and you learn. So, yeah, that was my first subscriber replay that I've ever done. I hope it was alright. It's not quite Mighty Jingles, but hopefully it'll do. And you know, in time, I should improve. That was a live recording though, so I usually do most of my stuff in post. Let me know if you think the live recording is better than the post recording. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you then. Good night.